Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Katarina. So I recently started filming these monthly resets, but I thought it would be fun to do seasonal resets that are a little bit more relaxed and just help me set myself to right mood for the next season. So things that I might do in these videos are cleaning if there is something specific that I need to clean, and then I may do some decorating. I'm not a huge house decor person, but I may do some small tweaks here and there. For example, this time around I changed to this more fall appropriate thing. I do have some LED lights there. Previously I had there this smaller one with some fake flowers. Something like that I want to do in these videos. Also just chat about the upcoming season, if there are some things that I want to focus on. I don't want these videos to be too goal focused because the monthly resets are for that, but also I kind of want to prepare and think what I want to achieve. And also, this one I'm really excited about. At least today we are going to go thrifting for fall. I love thrifting and I have been talking about it quite a bit on my channel, and I have thought that I want to do Trift With Me videos, but I just have not gotten around to do them. And actually when it comes to clothing, I'm supposed to be on a no-buy because I'm doing the 75 hard style challenge, and I have not thrifted anything for myself in almost 2 months, I think. But today I really want to go thrifting for fall things specifically, to get me to that right mood, and if I happen to find something that is perfect, even if it is a piece of clothing, I'm going to allow myself to buy it, but I'm going to be really picky. That's our plan for today. Just wanted to come here to sit down and explain what's going on, but let's actually go thrifting. Okay, so it is the next day. The way the thrift stores typically work here in Finland is that there are these large halls where people can rent tables and they can sell their stuff there. So it could be anything from home decor to clothing to toys, you name it. And then also the thrift store owner themselves may have some things that they are trying to sell. So for example, I like to check the PlayStation game section that they do have. Not that I have time playing right now, but I'm basically waiting for retirement. You bet that when I retire, I'm going to play retro PlayStation games. Anyways, I did try on a bunch of things and I ended up buying some things that I'm going to share with you. I also want to talk about some things that I didn't buy. Okay, so I tried on a couple of sweatshirts. This first one has this beautiful rose pattern to it. I do wear sweatshirts sometimes for lounging and active stuff, but I find that I need my sweatshirt to be plain. Maybe there can be some sort of logo there, but not print, because that just doesn't work for me. It kind of looks cheap. So although I think this rose print was absolutely beautiful, for me personally it was not the right print for a sweatshirt. I tried another sweatshirt. This one was from Calvin Klein. This one was 25 euros, but it was half off, so it would have been good price. However, this is right now slightly too small for me, but also I find maybe this color is a little bit too cool toned for me. I also tried a sweater that I almost wanted to buy. This one was an H&M sweater. I think it was 3 euros, because I have wanted to get a more relaxed beige or brown sweater. However, this one had 3% of wool in there and I just get really itchy with wool. I tried a couple of pants, a jeans and a pair of pants, but they were too small first of all, but otherwise I didn't really like them either. I tried a trench coat. Now, a trench coat has been on my wish list for a while. However, this one was a little bit too large. Now, when it comes to coats, I would of course rather size up, but this one just felt kind of baggy and it didn't fit properly. Let me show you what I actually bought. So first is this white t-shirt, or this is like ivory. This one is from a brand Arola, which I have never heard of, but it's made in Finland, so I suppose this is one of those Finnish retro brands that is no longer available. Considering the fact that this t-shirt must be really old, this one is in really nice condition. Typically when I find a white t-shirt at the thrift store, it has yellow armpits. This one is 50% cotton and 50% modal, and it feels nice and soft, and it only was 50 cents. Now, I'm not the biggest t-shirt person. In summer, I way prefer a sleeveless top, so a tank top, a camisole. T-shirts like this is a plain t-shirt, are something that I like to wear for layering. And I have actually wanted to add to my wardrobe a plain white t-shirt to wear under blazers. So this one is actually really nice. I'm still going to show you a picture of how it fits. It is a more fitted one, that is my preference. I don't like anything that is too boxy. Then my favorite piece that I found yesterday is a dress from Kaiko. Kaiko is a Finnish sustainable brand. I do have quite a few of their dresses because I do have this weak spot for them. I believe this dress from Kaiko is called belted dress. I do have the same one, the same length, the same long sleeves in black, and it's my favorite dress in my entire wardrobe. And if you buy something like this brand new, it's going to be, I think it's closer to 100 euros, might be even that. This print is no longer available, but I think it's really beautiful. This will be great for spring when I'm starting to feel like wearing lighter colors, but also because of the autumnal colors here, this will be great for fall. So I'm so happy about this find, and guess what? It was only 8 euros. Then I thrifted a couple of home items. These are not really fall specific, but these were something useful. So this glass bowl, it was originally 3 euros, but the table was minus 50%, so I ended up paying 150, and this is great for stuff like salad, for example. We only do have one glass bowl that is a little bit smaller than this, and often we find that we need another one, so we end up using one of those plastic cooking bowls, which is fine, it works, but you know, I have been thinking that it would be nice to have another glass bowl. And from the same table, this little milk thingy. We do drink our coffee with Oatly e-cafe, and typically we just have the whole thing on the table when we have guests, but it would be nicer to serve the e-cafe from something like this. This one was originally 1 euro, but now that it was half off, it was 50 cents. So yeah, I made some really great and useful finds at the thrift store, and I only ended up paying 10.50 for all of those items. But let's move on to today's plan. I need to get the fireplace room cleaned. So we do have there a sofa that can also be made to be a guest bed. My mom sometimes comes in and stays for a couple of nights, so that's where she typically sleeps. And there we do have our PlayStations and a TV. Then we do have there a fireplace, of course. Then we do have in the room my husband's wardrobe, and then a small home office. And my project today is to clean the whole room. Also, there is a DIY TV table that my husband made like when we moved in, and with all the respect to my husband, that one is not the prettiest piece of furniture. So we ended up buying from IKEA white really basic TV table a while ago. So today I'm actually going to assemble that too, and the old TV table is going to go. Okay, so we're facing a small problem. The new TV table is not large enough for our TV because the TV has feet that are spread so wide, so that's a little issue. However, I think I'm going to get from upstairs one kind of like shelf, and I'm going to put that to be our new TV table. Okay, so it's the next day. I did film a little bit while I was doing the cleaning, but then I thought that, you know what, I'm not going to worry about the camera that much. I have been cleaning this fireplace room for hours, but now I'm ready. It's better. There are some clothes from my husband that he doesn't use, but those are still in good condition, so they can be sold at the thrift store, hopefully. Then there were some that were just in really bad condition and has to be thrown away. So this little shelf thing is what we have now in this room under the TV. And actually this one fits so much better here. It was previously in our living room. It was kind of on the way and it also gathered a lot of clutter, so it's so much better here. There's the fireplace. There's my husband's wardrobe, which is now cleaned. I did declutter it with his permission and we double checked all of the things that he is ready to let go of them. So of course I won't declutter his stuff without asking. But yeah, that is so much better now, and I need to make sure that he is going to keep it clean, because if it is really messy here, of course it is distracting when we are supposed to study. There is a shelf where all of my husband's small accessories like jewelry. There's his perfumes and his deodorants. The home office is now clean and clutter-free, except what I didn't do and clean are those drawers. There's a mess. My husband has been gathering stuff there since we moved almost 5 years ago. By the way, this whole desk with that Alex 5 drawer is my previous vanity that I had in our city apartment, and I really did have all of those drawers full of makeup. Plus I also had all of my lip products on an extra shelf. But that is what this room is looking like right now. There's not really any fall decorations. I tried to look for some from the thrift store. Okay, it's a couple of days later and I decided to put here the decor lantern. I did get there that LED light thing, and then I did put here a candle. Now I'm typically not the biggest candle person because I'm afraid I'm going to burn our house down. However, the kids don't spend time in this room, so I think, you know, it's fine there. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to do in this video is to sit down and have a quick little chat with you about the upcoming season, so fall. Unfortunately, I don't have too much time. I need to soon get my kids from the daycare, but I have enough time to drink a cup of coffee. I feel here in Finland a lot of people love summer, and I can understand why, because we do have really long and dark winters, and I will say winter, the beginning of the year, that is for me also quite hard time. I do tend to get some seasonal depression because the amount of daylight is just so little that we get. The days are really short, the nights are really long, it's just dark and grey and gross. If we have snow, which we typically have, it's better, but still, it's just, the winter is long. But then the opposite to the dark winter are light summers. So our summers are so light that we don't get dark in the nights, which leads me to sleeping poorly because I don't get naturally tired. My sleep schedule gets really messed up. I go to bed way too late. I may wake up in the night and be awake for hours. And that really leads me to be really tired all the time. Like, I feel a lot of people are full of energy in the summer. Well, I'm not, and I think the main reason to that is the lack of sleep. So for me it would be ideal to live somewhere where there are seasons, yes, because I love seasons, but where, you know, winters are not only dark and summers are not only light. But yeah, anyway, I do love fall, I do love the mood. Now the nights are getting dark again and I feel I have rested better, I sleep better. And anyways, in August I have had this kind of self-care month. So the kids started at the daycare in the beginning of the month, but my studies won't continue before next week. So I have had time to take just for myself. I have done things that make me happy. I have been doing YouTube videos. I have been just relaxing. I have been getting back to working out and I just feel I am as well rested as I can be in these circumstances. So I'm ready for fall. I feel really motivated. For me, as I said, the beginning of the year is a time that is a little bit hard, but when fall comes, I am motivated to make some changes in my life. I'm motivated to improve myself, and it doesn't feel like I'm just surviving like it tends to feel in January. So yeah, overall, I am just really excited about the upcoming fall. That is my mood getting into the season. But I did want to talk about 3 aspects of my life. So these are some things that I want to focus on, and they are my studies, workout and YouTube. In the fall, my main priority after my family, of course, is my studies. I study business administration in what is called University of Applied Sciences, and I am specifying in financial administration. There are some courses that I need to do in the beginning of fall. There's one about corporate taxing that I was supposed to do last spring, or then I could have been able to do it in summer, but I was just kinda so tired and I really felt that I am on an edge of a burnout, so I decided to do it early in the fall. And I actually think that might be a good thing because there are some changes to our laws here in Finland when it comes to corporate taxing, so I'm pretty sure that will affect what is in the course. So it's maybe a good thing that I'm doing it now, but I need to get that done. That is a little bit larger course. I can do it on my own term. It's all online. Then I do have 2 upcoming courses of payroll administration. So one is a really basic one and one is a more advanced one. All of these 3 courses that I mentioned are something that I want to get done before January, because then I will have a course about business analytics, and that is something that is only like in January and February, so I need to do it then. But yeah, those are my last studies that I still need to do other than my internship and my thesis. But another thing apart from those studies is to find myself a place to do my internship in. So I will need to apply for different places. I'm not 100% sure yet where I'm going to go. I am really open to different places, but I think it's going to be banking, accounting, something like that. We'll see. But I need to in fall find the place so that I could start my internship at least in the beginning of the year. But yeah, I do have quite a bit of studies still to do, and I really need to focus on them fully right in the beginning of September when the courses start. But then let's quickly talk about workout or fitness. So I recently started working out again. I have gone to gym a couple of times now. I have gone to cycling. I do walk my dog. So I am now really motivated to take better care of my body. After my pregnancies, I had a long break from any workout other than walking. And now I just feel that I want to build a stronger body and I just want to feel better. Yeah, I have started working out again, and that is another priority for me. It's totally better for me to do that than, for example, edit a YouTube video. We're going to talk about YouTube soon. I love YouTube, but you know, the reality is that I'm studying looking at the screen almost constantly. So when it comes to hobbies, working out and taking care of my body needs to be priority. I'm not going to go too much in detail about this topic. I recently filmed a video about getting back to fit and starting workout again, so I will link the video down below if you want to hear more of my thoughts. But yeah, it is just something that I want to prioritize for my own well-being. And then I still want to talk about YouTube really quickly. I feel really good about the direction of my channel right now. So now I'm also making videos about personal development. I want to become a better version of myself, and I really want to thank you for everyone that has watched these videos, given a like to these videos, commented, because I was worried if anyone is going to watch these, but at least some people are, and that makes me really happy. And I honestly feel so much better about my channel now that it's not only about the way I look. And specifically that it's not only about makeup, because I just don't love makeup anymore. I'm going to say it. It brings joy to me to do my makeup and it makes me feel more confident, but it is not really something that I care to spend too much time on. Honestly, I just get a little bit bored if I'm just talking about makeup on my channel. And style makes it a little bit more interesting to me if it is a combination of style and makeup, but still it is too much focusing on the way I look. I want to take advantage of my channel helping me to become a better version of myself, doing videos about personal development, so I feel really good about the direction. That being said, there might become a point when I'm not able to do 2 videos a week. Now I have been able to do that, but I am not sure if that is doable throughout the entire fall, or specifically when I will start my internship and then I will be working on my thesis. I think at that point I probably will need to only make 1 video a week. But meanwhile, now in fall, I will try to make 2 videos a week. We'll just see how I'm able to keep up with it. But yeah, that is everything for today. Now I need to leave. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like. If you have not subscribed already, please subscribe if you do want to see some videos about beauty, style, more focusing on being a mindful consumer using what I have, and then of course videos about personal development. Thank you for watching and see you in my next one. Bye bye.